Notice something different about this main way? Bristol celebrates our nation's independence like no other and has been doing so for more than 230 years. The events start on Flag Day and end with a 2.5-mile parade on the 4th of July.
Some 200,000 people pop in for the parade. Spring is the time to get ready for the influx. At Mount Hope Farm, groundskeeper Arnold Gonzalez prepares the farm for the summer season.
I do love farming, so I do love having the animals here for the children and families to enjoy it too. Key is preserving this land and keeping it maintained so other people can enjoy it.
The animals are a major attraction, says Mount Hope Board Vice President Kelly Lambrisi.
We have 2 twin male donkeys that are one of 500 pairs in the world. They're miniature Mediterranean donkeys. And then we have 2 full-size regular donkeys. We have roughly 22 goats. 12 goats are part of the goat adoption program. So children and adults have adopted goats. And the program was designed for people that don't have a backyard, that can't accommodate a goat in their property.
Olivia Murray visits her goat as much as she can.
Her name is Hope, and I picked her because I felt like she was one of the friendly ones out of the other couple of goats. And she kept licking my hand, and so I chose her. I clean her pen sometimes, and I walk her.
The animals on the farm are used in children's programming.
They learn a lot of leadership. You know, a donkey is a very stubborn animal. They're not going to move unless you ask them kindly. They teach children respect and show them to follow their leader.
On the grounds, the Growing for Good garden. Master gardener Lawrence Ashley.
Where produce is grown and it's donated to local food pantry where they serve over 400 families in need. We probably have a couple of dozen volunteers that come out on a Saturday morning. It's a mix of people that love getting our hands dirty and helping out others in need, so we really enjoy what we're doing.
The land at Mount Hope Farm has been worked since the 1680s. Guests can stay at the farm's Governor Bradford House, built in 1745. In the center of Bristol is Linden Place, the former home of the prominent DeWolf family. Now set up as a museum, visitors can see for themselves how the DeWolfs lived in this magnificent mansion. Executive Director Susan Battle.
We do encompass 200 years of history, not only of the 7 generations of the family that lived at Linden Place, but really of the town of Bristol as a whole.
Built in 1810, the mansion is the only home in the country to have a 4-story spiral staircase.
We're talking about an exorbitant amount of wealth that was here in Bristol in the years following the American Revolution. And they filled this house with beautiful furniture, beautiful furnishings that just further displayed the wealth of their family.
The women were very, very important in holding the property together, keeping the property in the family, and historically preserving it.
The DeWolfs made some of their fortune in slave trading and left town after a bad sugar crop left them bankrupt. Decades later, Theodora DeWolf Colt returned to Bristol. Tour guide Joanne Merman leads a tour on the Ladies of Linden Place.
She came back to town to reclaim her father's home and all the possessions that were in it. She had put linden trees in the front of the house, and so it was not called the DeWolf home, it was called Linden Place. Linden trees are symbolic of loyalty and love. So she sort of put a spin on the history of the family, not to be one of bankruptcy and the dark slave trade, but one more of culture.
It still feels as if the family lives here. When you go through the rooms, you know, a chair or a table or a fixture, these aren't things that have been gathered together by historians. These are actually items that belong to the family when they lived here close to 175 years ago.
4 presidents stayed at Linden Place during its heyday. They stayed while campaigning or just to visit the prominent family as they passed through town. Linden Place is currently closed, but encourages folks to continue checking their website for information about when they plan to reopen. Coming up, a designer returns home where she finds inspiration.